Okay, so now we have a game between Oliver Nilsson and Jung Hyun. It was meant to be between Oliver and Aram, but he had to back out in the last minute. So yeah, we got this replacement now. Still playing in the same group. So yeah. When are they starting? They can start as soon as possible because we are ready now.
Yeah, I'm texting with them right now.
Yeah, that's great.
Obviously, we had some bad news. Aaron Pasti was not able to make it to this match. He was supposed to
play over.
He was supposed to play against the Oliver today, but unfortunately he has had to cancel last minute, which means that instead Oliver is gonna play John Seo, who is also obviously in Oliver's group. It's a Swedish derby, and they're gonna start in, I believe, a minute.
Oh, you can check. Okay,
so that was maybe not the
right. I mean, they don't. Okay.
So I suspect that they are going to be starting pretty soon.
You can tell them to start now.
Yeah, I did that, and let's see if they should. Oliver should have challenged him. They should challenge at any minute now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, we can check this now. Who is white? Now we have to flip the board then. So we got this close Sicilian, very typical Oliver. Oh, we got this D4 line. Very, very typical Oliver. I'm gonna just see it. So it works, everything.
Yeah, it seems like that.
Okay, yeah, it's working. E6. Oh! I had almost this position. He played Queen G3, I think. Well, I had this Bishop D2. I mean, he could have transposed by playing Queen G3 there, but yeah.
I'm just gonna check so everything works. Yeah, it seems like everything is working right now.
Great.
Okay, so we have some sort of a Manov type of position, obviously with a bit of a weird queen placement.
It's like an English attack almost if you would have played F3, except the bishop and queen are flipped. So
I'm actually kind of excited for this match. I think this is probably blunders will occur for sure. I think Oliver always plays interesting chess. He has a tendency to lose material, but
G4 images, that's
I think that's honestly kind of more accurate, because then the queen is not able to come forward over here. But actually, I mean, this, you could say that this is just a material loss, but might
Queen E1.
Okay, yeah. That is a.
Do you
think the point was
he plays incredibly quickly?
Yeah, John is obviously in his last game. In his last match, he played more or less instantly. We don't have cameras on these guys, unfortunately either. But that's I guess not the end of the world. We are definitely sure that they aren't cheating. As I'm sure the games are gonna show that as well. What if I were over here? I would put this knight on e2.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very nice. It's like almost a French now.
And then my
like a good French.
But like the idea here that I wanted to point out, knight to e2, bishop to c5. Let's say the key idea for white here is to play f5, opening up this bishop here, and after you take e takes on f5, you go g5, and you force this knight back to g8. After which you're able to perhaps open the game with e6 or go with this knight that was on e2 to f4 target his pawn.
Also remember, the king is still in the middle, so you might be able to play f5, e6 in certain positions.
Why is he thinking? Do you think?
Why is he thinking so much?
Do you think?
I swear to God, no.
That is just.
Why not e2? I'm confused.
Don't know.
He has some tricks up his sleeve.
This knight is just out of the game. I mean, if you had a knight on e2 here, f5 was just a winning idea, I think.
Of course.
I still think if you castle now, for example, which it doesn't, I still think he should look out for f5. I still think that's a winning idea.
I mean,
I mean,
this just looks horrible.
The problem, though, I mean, okay, one horrible thing. this bishop has to go to d3 because the only black idea is to go here, here, and mate on c2, and the bishop is just so misplaced on g2. So now, okay, a5. I assume queen f2 is a strong move because you want to be able to meet rook c8 with like a bishop e3.
But surely have to play f5 sooner or later.
This just doesn't work for black, but now I think it's probably gonna work. He's given black way too many moves.
Yeah.
And now b3 might just be a good idea, actually. Although, yeah, there could be... Okay, now he's thinking all of a sudden. The knight on h6 is so horrible. That's the thing. But isn't b3 just strong? Because, like...
I mean, you have to play the b3, because whenever you play castle, you're gonna allow f5, and suddenly you're in a lot of trouble.
I mean, if I were white, I would just go f5.
Yeah, I'd go f5
and see what happens.
Unless there's like knight b3 ideas.
The problem is you just gave black so many moves.
Yeah. What was even the point of bishop e3? Oh wait, bishop b6 now?
Yeah, but just move the queen.
Oh yeah, I thought a5 was hanging.
Yeah, no. And the problem is you would like to take on a5, but if you do so, then the f5 plans are not working.
But I'd really want to play f5 here. Obviously, you can't take.
The problem, yeah, I mean, I think he's gonna take because he was scared of this knight jumping. But now, if this knight ever resurfaces, black is strategically winning.
Also, look at the time difference.
Yeah, and look at this knight on b1. What is this one doing here?
Yeah.
Now he plays f5, but it's so much too late. I mean, this is the idea, and it has always been the idea, but...
Yeah.
And it's still probably good, which is the craziest part. No! Why?
Why not g5 first?
Why not g5 first? Yeah. And also, another problem is you're not even able to take this anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, this is...
What's the point of h5? I'm confused.
This is ridiculous, yeah. This is ridiculous.
Okay, I mean, there's no time left remaining.
And it's not, okay, yeah. I mean, I get it. Okay, he just...
Yeah.
Okay, I guess his plan is that maybe you shouldn't grab that super happily.
Maybe you can just go knight f5?
Yeah, the knight resurfaces now to f5. Yeah,
I mean...
knight takes e6.
Knight takes e6, amazing.
Brilliant stuff, yeah. Brilliant stuff. I think we're back to some lower quality.
Yeah.
Lower quality blitz now.
Swedish chess to Slovak chess to Swedish chess.
Yeah. And now d5 is dropping, but it's still winning for black. King h8. This knight a3 is a move.
But now c3 is resigning.
Oh.
Okay, now it's resignable. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He keeps on playing.
Rook b8, a3.
Why didn't they just go? Okay, yeah, he resigned.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta give him the benefit of the doubt.
No, wait, we don't have to flip. It's fine. a3. Yeah. Amazing.
We're back to these openings now.
Okay.
a5.
Yeah. Not even thinking when playing a5, by the way.
b6, yeah. b5.
This is typical Oliver opening as white. But
c6.
Now
he can. Well. Okay, now he cannot win a pawn. I thought he could win a pawn by taking queen a5, but
almost.
But knight c3. Okay, I like this move. Try to make a claim in the center. You're kind of putting up some sort of a semi-slow structure here, but I mean, white has not touched his king side, so it makes sense to open everything. But the problem is you can't really because this bishop sucks.
Yeah.
But I would start just getting rid of stuff on the queen side now. Just take this. I mean, it's too passive, I feel like.
Yeah.
If white is able to just keep these pawns, maybe he can have some pressure with this nice bishop. Although I do like the fact that he waited for bishop e2 and then took on c4. And now he should take on b5, I believe. Yeah. I like black. He has two options here. The one I like the most is to develop this with a tempo, sort of. Because you should not trade those bishops. This is typical Oliver playing for tricks, but knight c3 and the tricks is just not there. So I believe that was not a good idea. I like still though this move bishop d7.
Yeah,
because you want to develop with tempo, and this bishop is really bad. And if you could trade it, it would be nice. But on the other hand, if white retreats, then bishop c6, and this bishop is nice. I really dislike this queen f5. It's a typical
unnecessary.
No, but it's a typical lower rated mistake because you see that there's a weak bishop here, there's a weak bishop here, and you think, oh, I can go queen a5, attacking both of them. It has to be a good move. But the thing is, knight c3, you're defending both of them, and the queen is misplaced on a5, and any type of bishop b4 move, this bishop just drops back. I think instead, if you look at this position, bishop d7, if that is taken, you could take that with either queen or knight, and you have a passed b pawn. You can move the queen to c7, you can go to a5, and you can start pushing this one. And instead, if the bishop would have dropped back, I will go to the game.
Wait a second. 94.
Yeah, it keeps playing for ideas, but I mean, it's just tricks.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Because I like this move very much, bishop d3, because now after knight c3, bishop c3.
But you have to go knight c5, yeah.
Yeah, but the bishop drops back, and then d4 at some point, castles.
Now suddenly you would rather want to have the knight on f6 than c5.
And look at this bishop now. On here, white castles now, for example,
or just d4 to prevent knight d3. Maybe
d4 is maybe risky.
Yeah. True. Wait, what? What do you mean? Knight d4, you just stick with the bishop.
Oh, d4 is not risky at all. Why would you not play d4 then? Yeah, I missed the bishop. I do think though that this is a very instructive mistake from black, because it's Oliver is obviously.
But this is also good because on knight d3 you have queen b1.
Yeah, exactly. And look at this bishop. I was talking about this. Bishop d7 to c6 and think about it afterwards. Instead, he decided to just play moves that looked nice, and all of a sudden he ends up in a bad position. That being said, I like b6.
Oh.
Because he realizes, that he needs the bishop here.
That's smart.
Yeah, so b6 was a good idea, for sure. And now he's getting... I mean, he could have done this much earlier, and he would have had a big advantage, I think. Now he will lose material, probably. That being said, I like the activity. But you just see, like, these pieces that he moved here, he could have done all the other stuff before.
Yeah, of course.
But he moved these pieces here, and this queen is not doing anything, and this knight is just threatened.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's really instructive, because it looks nice to fork and then sacrifice the knight, because he can't take it. But in reality... he just harmed his position. And now, if he goes down to 0, he will be in trouble. Yeah. And I do think he's able to make a comeback. I think John is definitely a bit unstable in his play. I think for sure there's not...
With this time management, with having only spent like half a minute here. Okay, so now he's going to take on h7, I suppose.
Yeah, I think so. You just take this one, and then you bring the bishop back to e4. Yeah. Well done from John. He did everything he was supposed to do.
Yeah,
now the queen is gonna go back and the knight is gonna go in, and that will be it. Okay, now that's maybe a bit too simplified. Yeah, but okay, actually that is a good move. Now you have some sort of counterplay.
It's a 95.
I think you should just sacrifice this
because also f7 is kind of hanging.
Yeah. The problem is, of course, you would like to keep this bishop, but it's not really possible, I thought.
Can't you just take with that?
Yeah, it feels like you...
I mean, isn't the knight on f6 more, like, better than the
e4? and also the queen on e4 is better than the queen on c2, so why waste the move to recapture on c2? But, okay, Oliver goes rook c8. I guess there's still some chances.
Bishop b3,
I think now bishop b3, you just want to keep that bishop. Then maybe, but again, this queen on a5, like he just wasted a bunch of moves playing there.
Yeah,
I think I think he played well, but it's such a typical mistake to go for the tricks, go for the like undefended pieces without thinking, and then all of a sudden you end up in a worse position. Because he could have had this. Imagine this position with like 2 tempo up. He would have been winning.
Exactly.
But now instead he's probably losing.
Bishop b4, take on c1. Bishop takes. He doesn't take on c1. That's interesting.
Now he's gonna take this, takes, and go bishop a3. And okay, you can throw in that one first.
He just goes back. Why? It was on c2. Or I remember.
Oh yeah, it was probably on c2. And now bishop a3 is...
Oops.
You have to go back.
Or you have to list the queen. Or you don't have to lose the queen.
Yeah, but it's...
I mean, you're gonna have to lose it.
He wins a piece and it's the game as well. Queen b4 and this mate. Bishop h5 is the quickest mate, I think. No, king f... Yeah, bishop h5. King f6, queen
Or
f7
just
mate. But okay, I like what he does as well. Just no counterplay. There's no reason to find bishop h5.
Yeah, but now you can probably find it quite easily.
And also, it's not even mate because king g8.
Yeah.
So bishop g6 maybe. Queen b8 is on the move. Queen f6.
Okay. I mean, you might as well just resign now, no?
Yeah, take on b6, bishop b2. Not really sure what he's playing.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that was a very nice game to.
Good job.
Yeah, but also a very instructive game. You know why you should not just go for the tricks or the moves that hoping that your opponent is gonna make a blunder and do something bad or giving up a knight because he can't take it. I think that's very instructive, and it's a very common thing to do as a somewhat lower rated player.
Yeah. Now that this modern.
I think this suits Oliver because he has some good ideas in this one with English attack style of play. I think he's gonna be very happy with this opening. I know he has a good score in it. Play that one very quickly. I wasn't sure about it because now it's difficult to castle queens.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, so he's not gonna castle kingside with slow play at least.
He's not gonna castle anywhere probably. I like how John is handling the position. He's stopping the attack over here. Although he's probably this is also a good move. You gotta strike while the king is still in the center.
Yeah. So now maybe bishop g2, just trying to castle.
Knight f4 is perhaps not a good move. There could be some e5 tricks in the end.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
What if you just go bishop g2, castle f4, f5? Try to go.
I think this was. Yeah, I was about to say.
Also interesting.
Yeah, I think probably this is the idea. You do that.
Yeah.
But another idea is you could perhaps just place king on f2 and try to put the bishop on a better square, like on c4 or just f4.
F4 immediately. I mean, maybe.
I'm not sure about
f5.
Yeah, I'm not sure about putting the knight. This is actually very interesting.
This looks just amazing for white, huh?
Yeah, and you can go with the knight to f4, and now this bishop can indeed go out to a
bishop
square.
c4 looks great. I mean, you would want to play bishop b5, but there's a knight on c7 protecting the square.
Strange position. What is? Oh, that is such a bad move.
It is. Oh yeah, e5. Oops. Okay, never mind. Wait, can you just go bishop f7? Oh god.
Wait, is this queen not protected?
It's not protected. Okay, so.
Oh, but the rook on h8.
What? Oh yeah, rook on h8.
You can just take it, and you're a rook up for nothing.
And also, your opponent has like no pieces.
I think he's gonna miss it. Honestly, I think he's gonna miss it. No,
he didn't miss it.
Okay, well then it's just over.
Yeah, it should be at least.
Wait. So he went bishop takes d4.
And didn't go e5.
There's pawn to e5, winning a piece for free. He saw that something was supposed to happen on e5, and he went there with the bishop. And as the bishop takes, you cannot recapture due to bishop f. All right, there's a bishop on c8. I couldn't see it because this one was anyway. Because bishop f7, king takes and queen takes will win the queen. So instead, he opted for this with the idea that if you were to take it back, then d takes e5 and you're fine. But the rook was hanging, and now they continued making moves, and he lost his queen.
Okay. I mean, you might as well just resign now, no?
I feel like it's extremely rude to not resign. Especially since bishop b5 is made in one move.
Is he gonna see? I don't think so. No.
Oh, how can you miss that?
It's okay. Anyway, he's gonna go queen f4, I suppose, and then just
queen d4 maybe. Yeah, queen f4. Okay, yeah, that's good. I mean, okay, no, this is just disrespectful. You cannot play on a full queen down with the king in the center.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Okay, queen b5. This is just mate.
Rook c6.
Rook f8. Rook f8. Wait, it almost looks like stalemate. Not really, but it looks like.
It's not really close. Yeah. He's not resigning. He's gonna walk the king with the lone bishop. Why? He's just... Yeah, no, you cannot do like this.
He wants to win 5-0. Wait, is that not mate? Oh, e5.
Bishop d4 is mate in 1.
Yeah! Okay.
Okay, I think that was a well played game by Oliver, actually. Yeah. I'm very happy for him that he got that, because the last game was obviously a few moments where he did not play.
Okay, a5. Okay, that's interesting.
I like what he done now. Okay, I think d5 was a good move.
Yeah.
Trying to use the fact that these pieces are not well positioned. Oh.
What is this? h6 without thinking what?
Yeah, but I think he was a little bit anxious about g5, although it's not an idea.
Yeah, but at least you'd think, no? After g4? I don't know.
d5 now would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
But I like this. c6, d5. The white pieces are kind of not well placed.
Yeah.
And the black pieces are kind of well placed. And where do you go with the king? King side is likely, but this is nice. He gets the b4 square and he goes there. And now he's...
I mean, oh, okay.
That makes sense, because there was a threat, I think, of knight to e4, which was kind of uncomfortable. Yeah. So that makes sense.
Maybe castle?
I think so, yes.
I'd want to go h5 to try and undermine this.
Yeah, exactly. But g5 is...
and if you go g5...
yeah, we just got to reload.
Yeah. If you go g5, you're giving up the f5 square for the bishop.
I'm supposed to do this, right? No.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, but who's better here? It's a very complex position. I'm very uncertain. As a matter of fact.
But you were not able to play e5 anyway. I'm a bit confused by that move. Okay.
He stops the threat. Big threat.
The non-existent threat?
No, but I think it makes sense, because there are perhaps some tactical ideas to play e5, and if you take with the knight, you could move this one and use the pin.
Yeah, but
so
you could just...
d4 is a very ugly move in regards to this bishop, but also this knight is in a bit of trouble now because c3 is coming.
Yep.
And he brings his knight onto e5, which makes sense. I would take white for sure. I feel like I did in general like what Oliver did, but now he's getting a bit planless.
What's the point with e6? I'm a bit confused.
I'm not sure. I think he should... I mean, he wants to play this, obviously, but the problem is... Oh, no, that's not a good move.
That's weird.
This knight was not well placed. He should have kicked this one out with c3, because the knight had an issue finding a home, and now he allows it to just exchange itself on d3, which it should do. He does get the e1. Okay, wait. How is this one hanging?
Wait, what?
Oh, he played b6.
Oh, and that... Okay.
And then he took... Oh,
that's a bit unfortunate.
You can take on e5 and try, but...
Oh, yeah, you can actually.
I think you gotta do that. It might not even be so bad. Take on e5, take on e5, knight c5.
Oh, yeah, you can play knight c5. Yeah, that's true. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not so bad, but it's unnecessary, I suppose. I'm not sure. Yeah, he takes on e5.
And if you take on e4, that's like not bad for black at least.
Takes on e4. Yeah, takes on e5 is obviously the way to play, and knight c5 is what he should do. And then white is probably gonna pile up. Rook c1, intending d4, and this pawn is weak. But you know, black could try some idea like knight d7 there. That feels like you're trying to kill yourself.
Isn't the knight going to be just trapped? If you play d4, c6 is hanging.
Do you think you want...
c6 is hanging.
That's a very strange idea.
Is this idea to go bishop d7? Or I'm confused.
Now he gets...
Oh, wait, e5 is hanging.
Yeah, but so what?
So what? Yeah, that's true. Oopsie.
Okay, but knight, I just don't understand the reasoning behind knight c3. I mean, yes, you attack the queen, but...
You can move the queen, you know?
You can move the queen. He will not blunder his queen.
Maybe he didn't see knight c5 or something, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but knight c5 is so obvious. You just go here and go back. I think it's fine because knight c5, rook c1, you can go knight d7 back, threatening the pawn, and if you go d4, you're in time to either protect it or go c5 or even play bishop a6 stopping castles.
Okay. So white is just a piece up.
He took, and then he went here.
Yeah, and now.
Yeah, so this one will be over. So he's thinking. Do you think he's thinking about queen e4? Utilizing the pin?
Yeah, very genius.
I like this idea, just step out of that. With king g1, rook c8, d4, c5, d5.
I mean, after d5 is just over, no?
And then you can use this one, and then you can bring the rook. Should be done any second. So we would have a 3-1 score. Definitely John is in the driver's seat. What are your expectations for these last few games? Will Oliver make a comeback?
I have no idea. We'll see.
This one is over. You also have those ideas.
Yeah.
Which is kind of upset. Usually you would like to have either a knight or a dark square bishop, but the problem is you're just this one down.
Yeah.
So it's just made on the dark squares. Or winning in the endgame as well.
Well, that's pretty easy considering you are just a clean piece up.
It's nice to have the choice between an endgame and a piece up or just a now bishop f1 is a way to just simplify everything, I suppose. Yeah. Or maybe not.
What?
Okay, yeah, it is because you have bishop b7, f3.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
that's
lucky.
So it's fine. It is a bit lucky, honestly. Yeah. If the pawn would not have been on f2, that would have been... But then you could have played king.
Isn't the rook just hanging? Okay, just for a second.
It was worth a shot. Maybe he wouldn't see it.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely the quality is a bit lower in comparison to the previous match with the two Slovaks playing.
True.
But, this is entertaining stuff.
It's entertaining, definitely.
So we have now a Karakanjani switching up his openings, which he likes to do. But he's obviously...
It wasn't this played by Magnus Carlsen? Or something like that. Why would you even take an a6 now? I'm confused. Isn't that just bad?
Yeah, you can't guess. Black has an advantage, which is the most incredible thing. He got an opening. I mean, one thing to play like Adrian did with the extremely dangerous gambits, but to play c6 followed by knight a6.
Yeah, but the thing is, why would you take?
I mean, he probably thought that he had to take it.
Yeah, but even then, it's like you don't want that.
But to be able to get an opening advantage after playing c6 followed by knight to a6,
yeah,
that is because like there's no. I mean, even if White had absolutely zero idea what he was gonna do, you cannot mess up here.
Yeah.
But okay, I guess he didn't mess up. This is not horrible by any means, and he can definitely win this game. But obviously, he should probably have handled that.
Yeah, White still has an advantage, I think, but
I'm not so sure because I like the bishop pair.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's no bishop pair anymore after bishop takes a6.
Although maybe he can try. Okay, he's just pushing the pieces around. Maybe he can try this. I think that is the best idea. Actually, I mean, I'm not sure how do you react to that.
Maybe knight a6, h6.
Okay, yeah, knight h6 was a good response. Still rook h1. Rook h1 played. Now he's in time to play rook g8. That's clever. But a bit uncomfortable, obviously, with these pieces. Yeah, I like it. Just try to open. Okay, maybe he just opened for black.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the rook
how are you even gonna defend it? Rook b1, rook b3, maybe? Or rook c8 now is just totally winning. Or is it? Rook b1? Do something.
Rook b1, rook c6, rook b3.
Maybe you could have gotten knight g1, knight e2 or something, I don't know.
Rook b3.
King d7, rook c8.
Bishop e4 was there also.
Oh, yeah.
Forcing rook h3.
Oh.
Wait.
King d7, take on b7. Wait, isn't the knight just hanging?
No, but then c3 was.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, but so he just He gave up b7.
Yeah. He wants to go for this idea.
Okay. So probably it's a good idea to...
Okay, but now, king d8, I guess.
King
Is that just winning?
d8 wins a piece.
I think. I mean, rook b7, you can just take on c3 with check.
Yeah, that's problematic. You should probably have played your idea here with knight to g1, knight to e2.
Of course.
Try to just... Of course.
Of course. No, but like, is there even any other way to defend the knight? I don't know. This just looks over.
Yeah. It does indeed look over. Unfortunate.
It's gonna be 4-1, but it's not over yet. He might make a comeback and get a tie.
Plays rook b7, but this rook is just gonna fall back to c7 next move. After which he should resign. I hope he resigns. Yeah, it is bad news for white here. We've seen this before a bit too many times in this match. Being a piece down is in general not a good idea, and especially not if you have zero compensation.
True.
That is, I think, the general conclusion from all these games between William and Adrian. And,
yeah, all the Swedish guys.
All the Swedish guys. You should not be a piece down.
Yeah.
Keep your pieces. Keep your rooks as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not awesome chess players.
Pretty awesome.
They have not been awesome. I mean, okay, I was gonna highlight that, but I guess
h4. Amazing start.
Yeah, okay, h4. It's not the worst move.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's one of the worst. g4 is probably the only move that's worse. Or maybe f3.
f3 is probably the most.
f3 and g4.
No, h4 is good actually.
So basically a Sicilian, but you played h4.
Yeah, but that's decent actually. You should... we learned this. Believe it or not, we learned this, and the idea is to play the accelerated dragon, because with h4 against Marok's behind you have knight g5 ideas. So, yeah.
So Oliver is using his Gotham chess setup.
Oh, of course. I told him that we wouldn't tell his... Oops.
That was a mistake.
Bishop h3.
No, but there's f5, but I think he's going to play e4.
I would not be surprised.
Oliver would play e4.
Yeah, definitely. No
just,
question.
for the tricks.
Yeah, but why would you go bishop d2 and not bishop g2? I'm a bit confused. Now there's knight d4 now.
Knight d4 is a bit of a scary move. Oh, but knight takes d4, bishop takes h1. Oh, no, wait. There's no defense.
Oh, but now...
Actually, you're right. This is scary. Knight takes e5, queen e8 is similar to one thing we saw in the William Adrian match with the queen coming here.
Yeah.
Knight f3 mate. Actually, this is a good move. I think
But bishop d2
bishop
makes no
d2
sense.
it was a really, really poor move.
Really strange, because it's doing nothing.
Okay, but you can maybe...
Bishop h3, f5.
Bishop h3... Problem is d3 is so weak also. Taking this one is at least suicide. We know that from William Adrian.
Yeah, of course. Except, technically, Adrian lost that game. But, I mean...
Did he lose it?
Yeah, but it was also like...
Okay, actually, that's smart.
Yeah, but that was a weird other position.
If you just don't move the bishop there, you're not losing d3. So I guess that's actually clever.
Okay, but really...
Obviously, this is not ideal, this structure here, but...
With h4, I mean...
h4
it weakens g4. Oh wait, now there's bishop h3.
Oh!
I swear to God, if he misses it... If he misses... Okay, he saw bishop h3. Oh no.
Honestly, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, well that's it.
Great.
Okay, yeah, so
what can I say?
Queen
Wonder makes wonder.
Queen f5 is not a good move.
Probably the worst in the position. What even is the idea? Oh, to take on f3?
Queen f5 is just not a good move. Let's leave it at that. Queen f5 It's a good thought. It's
almost a good move.
it's almost a good move. The problem is it's a horrible move.
Oh, okay.
And he keeps playing.
And he doesn't even take the queen because this is the easier tool. Okay, yeah, well, I could have at least taken on h1, maybe. I don't know.
And the worst part is, white is the one attacking.
Yeah.
Bishop f4 is almost mate. Bishop f4, queen a4, it just mates.
Yeah.
Knight a7, queen a4.
Just resign. I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah, we should teach them how to resign.
True.
It's just a button. You just click it.
Yeah. Okay, but like...
Yeah, do we just wait?
Do we just wait? Are we even supposed to commentate this? Like,
I'm not sure. Like, what do we say? White is slightly better.
Yeah.
White is for choice, for sure.
Of course.
If the white player was to have a heart attack, probably white will win.
Yeah.
And except for that, I would say that, yeah, the chances are not great.
True.
Okay, bringing the rook.
Okay.
Waiting for something to happen here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It would maybe have worked if your opponent was rated 500.
Yeah.
But most likely not even then. Problem is the white player is rated 2,150. Yeah. Which is obviously not ideal. And also the black player is lower rated. Oh, I thought he resigned, but he just went. Oh. So they're just playing a positional game.
And just pretending the queen is they're just pretending the queen is like a knight or something.
They're pretending that the queen is just a bishop that is just sitting here. And the black player is like, I wonder what I could do here.
I'm gonna have to try for some tricks now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, this is depressing.
He thinks this is king of the hill or something. I don't know.
He has the brilliant plan of moving his king to safety before taking actions in the center. It would have been a very good idea
if bishop was a queen or something.
Yeah, if this one was a queen, I would be all for it, Oliver. But
yeah,
but the problem is
it's okay.
Now you're losing
even more.
Yeah, probably the conclusion is the. Wait, what? Yeah, he's really check.
I mean, it's still totally
He hung his rook with a check.
Wait, for how long has it been? Oh,
that was just a free rook.
This is quality.
The fact that you're able to win a rook for absolutely free and you're still down 5 points of material.
Yeah, so dirty. Okay, yeah, this is great.
I think he's gonna go big for next move with initiative to the white side.
Initiative. I feel like black has some sort of counterplay here.
Yeah, like you go like this: G4,
yeah,
H6, Queen F4, Queen to H2, and then the rook bring.
Yeah, okay. Won by resignation.
Yeah.
Okay, the match was over. Wow, that was such an amazing match.
The quality was not always at the top level in that match.
Long games in terms of should have not been this long.
This last game, general advice is when you have your king here and your queen here, and your opponent has the possibility to bring his bishop here.
I mean, the h4 move was amazing. He foresaw all of this.
It's not a good idea to place the queen here. That's the bottom line. But okay, I still think we had some good moments. Yeah. This game was maybe not the Mona Lisa of chess. But I think it was more or less half decent
Yeah.
during some points.
All right.
And yeah, I guess we will see how these guys do in their next matches.